Why, hello everybody, Lego Dude 11 here, and I'm super duper excited. Welcome to a brand new thing on the channel. I know it's very descriptive. A brand new category on my channel, and today is a podcast, episode 1 to my podcast. This is the first time I'm recording it, and I'm super duper happy. Literally. I have my Lego sets next to me, which today, any day, I'm going to do this once a week. I don't know if you guys would like to see this once a week. I might do this once a month. I don't know. The inspiration behind this, if you did not watch the introduction video, go check out the introduction video. I would link it in the description, but it's in the playlist already. So go check that out, the introduction video. It was about a minute long, just talking about the podcast that you're watching right now. Just a brief introduction and pre-forward, basically, not epilogue, what's that? Yeah, the forward like of a book. But anyway, today we're going to talk about, I wrote some topics down here with my handy dandy pen that I love. This is a fish pen, and, that was basically out of the point, but I wrote some topics down to talk about here on my little handy dandy notebook, and, we're going to talk about them here. And so I have my Lego sets next to me, I have my TV next to me where I play video games. But besides that, this is where we're going to talk about Legos and my life. So just want to throw things out there. I'm going to start between, say, 2020, or this is 2020. I'm going to start like from January or so, and just talk about like what I've done from January to now. And then in this video, I'm also, in this episode, I'm also going to be talking about from now until, my plans from now until the end of the year. With that being said, I know you guys might be saying like, well, what the heck, Lego Dude, like, why do you need to think about all the way to the end of the year? Shouldn't you be thinking about like right now? Well, yeah, but I do want to think about like where my schedule might be for like December. Yes, I do. I don't want to think about like way ahead in the future, but I do want to think about, okay, what do I look forward to? Like, Lego-wise, or just news-wise in general. There's that. And then, there's also, in the next episode of my podcast, you will be seeing, a person on. To go forward, to elaborate on that, I mean, I will have someone either on speakerphone, which is probably the only way I could do it. I'll have someone on speakerphone, for instance. I would just call them. They could give me I'll give them my number, or they can give me their number, and essentially I'll just call them, put them on speakerphone, and then we can chat about whatever. In this episode, it's basically me talking about what I've been doing for the past 5 or 6 months, and then now, and then me talking about the rest of the year. So, if you want to get started, I'll probably get started. Just wanted to let you guys know that this episode is mainly about what I've been doing and what I'll be doing for the rest of the year. And then on the next episode, I can talk with friends. If you guys are up for that. If not, just let me know in comments and I'll continue what I'm doing now by myself solo. If not, let's go duo. And let's go ahead and have someone on and join me and have a fun time. So, party. No, let's not do that. So up first, I'm going to talk. This list I made is a little bit out of order, so we're gonna go in the order that I want to. It is Clone Wars, and then I'm going to talk about Legos a little bit later, if you guys are fine with that. But Clone Wars, I didn't really do a review on this. I thought that I would do one, like I do movie reviews on my channel. I haven't done movie reviews in a long time. Back when, gosh, I don't know, when was it? Onward came out, and that was in April? Maybe in May. No, it was in March, Onward came out, because I remember, I think it was around St. Patrick's Day that came out. But Clone Wars came out in, season 7 of Clone Wars came out February. And I started watching Clone Wars in fall of, like, when Disney Plus came out, was September of 2019. And then I started watching Clone Wars, say, I don't even know when it was, maybe December or December or January of 2019. Sorry, that was totally off. I drew a mind blank there. It was, I'm pretty sure it was November. No, it was for sure December of 2019. I started watching Clone Wars, and then I don't even know my schedule, like what I did. But then in January, I was like, okay, if I want to watch season 7, I'm gonna need to watch more episodes. So then I started watching, because in December it was like I watched an episode a day, and then I would like take a break. I would like take like 2 days off, and then I'm like, I can't do this. I really want to watch this show. So then I watched, because then I was like, it was like Christmas break, where I had more free time to do stuff, and then it was I'm trying to think. After that, in January, I slowly watched more episodes each week, and or each day. Like I watched 2 episodes per day. From January 1st on to the day of January or season 7's release. And from that point on, I loved season 7. I'm gonna get to my review on that in a second here, but the quality is what blows my mind, and I think other people too. Is like the main point for me was Ahsoka. In season 1, she was like downgraded, and her character was so like take her character, put it down here. Like if you can see my hands, like this is the only place you can watch this podcast. By the way, I want to think of other places to put it, maybe like on Apple Podcasts, something like that, like a digital way, not just a visual. But you guys can watch it on YouTube here. But Ahsoka's character was like down here in season 1, and then she just goes on season 7. She just boop, all the way up here, like as the ultimate Jedi, and I'm just like, oh my god, she is freaking awesome. That was like the main story in season 7. Like her character just gets upgraded super fast throughout the story, and it's incredible. I love Ahsoka now. That's one of my high points for this year, and the later topic of this video. Sorry guys, I'm just looking over the time, but we're not close to finishing with this podcast at all. In the comments below at the end, let me know what you think of this first episode. But Clone Wars in general, I love the progression. I love the progression. So season 7, I'm not really going to talk about the earlier seasons. The earlier seasons were great, were okay, I guess. But season 7 was the highlight of early months of 2019 or of 2020. I have to say, I really enjoyed it. But then the Bad Batch, that was a good clump of clones. I think Wrecker was my favorite out of all of them. He was just a great heavy-set character who could pick up rocks with no problem, throw them, chuck them at someone, chuck them at a droid, and just really brought that oomph to the clan, or to the, what is that called? To the troop itself, and it was unique. I agree with people, there wasn't a lot of backstory with the Bad Batch, but I liked it. It was a nice set of episodes with them, and then there were a couple people who said to me, there was not there were 3 or 4 episodes with the Bad Batch. I think there were 4 episodes with them, and then they just okay, we have these episodes with the Bad Batch, and then you're done. You don't get any more character development. You don't need to be added to the season anymore. It's just they're gone. Poof, they're gone. And it was weird in that factor. But then it was okay, why did they need to have them there in the season at all, or incorporate them more into more depth? But I'm that was weird. But anyway, that was my thought. Then the worst part of the season was the sisters. That was the weirdest part. I'm watching it and going, I watched a review of it with Action Flash, not with Action Flash, of Action Flash, and he's okay, they start an episode in a prison, and then end it in the same exact prison that we were in the beginning. It's why? And I'm I agreed with that. I was so confused, and it made no sense to the story, but then, that was the worst part in my opinion. And then my favorite part out of all of it was the end with Maul, Darth Maul. It was just, mwah. Oh my god, that ending was just phenomenal. If you guys have not seen the ending, or Season 7 in general. If you have not seen any Clone Wars, go watch it. Start from the beginning, because you're missing a lot out of Star Wars, actually. It ties in a lot out of, actually. Like, I was so happy to have watched this show, to watch Season 7, and the way it ended. Like, I'm glad they brought it back for Season 7, because the way Season 6 ended on Netflix was a real, like, it didn't feel like it had ended in a way. And then since they brought it back, it actually felt like Season 7 brought the whole show to an even better close. Kind of like how Marvel ended in a way with Endgame. Like, it just kind of like wrapped it in a bow. And that last episode of Clone Wars really wrapped it in a nice bow. So I just feel like, and Darth Vader too, like Darth Vader walking away from the helmet. Oh, that was gorgeous. That episode, the ending was just phenomenal and gorgeous. So that's my thought on Clone Wars. And the Darth Maul fight with Ahsoka I love that as well. So that's my thought on Clone Wars. Now I'm going to move on to the next topic, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the set thoughts. The set thoughts on Marvel and Harry Potter. I'm just going to say it right now before I go on my rant here. But I love the Harry Potter 2020 sets way better than the Marvel sets for 2020. The summer, at all, in general. Regardless if it's the spring, the January wave, the summer wave, the fall wave, the anything wave of 2020. It's just, I just want to say this right now. I just want to preempt here. I don't know what Lego's goal what Lego's goal was. Lego, their goal, I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. With Marvel this year, it just went like, here's my chart. So here's Marvel, here is Harry Potter, or something like that. But here's Marvel of last year, of like 2018. Like the Infinity War sets and Endgame sets were great. Like, here they are, and here's like 2017, 2018 and stuff, and then you get like, you just go like drop suddenly, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm looking over here, like, at all the sets I have, and I'm like, okay, you got the Avengers compound from last year, you have the Hall of Armor, which is great minifig selection, you have the Far From Home Venice, Italy set, which I love, the Sanctum Sanctorum, the Benatar, you know, it's endless. They're great. The MCU sets, like, here's what I'm going to say. Like, I am looking forward, this is part of my plan for the rest of the year, is that I am super duper excited. You can't get me, I'm so riled up for the other MCU sets coming. I'm excited for the Eternals. Like, I have the Black Widow set, right? That was pretty good. The movie has not come out yet, but I swear, it is so good. I cannot wait for the Eternal sets. I am excited to see the Disney Plus set for the Marvel show, whatever it is. I am excited. I love MCU sets. This is one of my favorite parts of Lego. It's one of my favorite categories of Lego. Lego, I think, has screwed up, or Lego Marvel. Like, I think the video game is looking really cool. I'm really excited for the Avengers A-game set, or A-Day set. What is it called? I don't know. The Square Enix game, whatever it's called. But the Avengers Lego sets that they came out this year, I don't know what their goal was. It was like, okay, we do Lego, Marvel, the MCU sets sell out so well, and we're gonna make these sets so terrible, and we're gonna price them super high. Now, I think the Avengers Helicarrier looks kind of neat. The brand new Avengers Tower is really good. I think that's my favorite out of all the Avengers sets. The Hulkbuster one is kind of I don't really care for it. I think the helmet of the Hulkbuster is cruddy, like, so crappy. I'm like, what was their thought in the piece part of that? The piece they chose for that was terrible. But anyway, the one that stinking is just terrible piece of trash is the 4+ set with Hulk. The Avengers Tower, that's the mini version, it's like, I don't even get me started on that. That's a piece of trash. Everybody thinks that. It's not just me, but It's like I have the Avengers Tower from 2015, and that's pretty good. The new one, the giant one, is definitely an upgrade. I watched a review of it from Pushkar, Jonathan Pushkar. He does great reviews, but that set is great. It's definitely an upgrade. The piece of trash, Avengers Tower 4 Plus set, it's a 4 Plus set. You get a Hulk Big Fig, and there's like this giant circular tile, like oval tile that has a giant A on it for Avengers, and those can rise. Those things can raise the price quite a bit. But okay. If it's a 4 Plus set, if it's a junior set like 4 Plus, excuse me, I don't understand their thought of. I mean, the price is $60 for the 4 Plus Avengers Tower set. I'm like, what? Why would they do that? Why would they say, okay, we're gonna add Hulk Big Fig and then this giant piece, so we're gonna raise the price up to $60. So if a 4-year-old or older goes into a store and says, oh, I want that. Mom, Dad, I want that. Dude, sorry, son, that's too expensive. Sorry, son, that's too expensive. I'm just saying son, for example. It could be a daughter, but, oh, sorry, son, that's too expensive. That's $60. I can't afford that. But, yet again, the child is really looking forward to this Lego set, and it's disappointment right there. Like, I'm not going to buy this set. But for a 4-year-old or for something, like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, who wants that set, is so disappointing. So disappointing, the prize piece. That's my thought of that. The Harry Potter 2020 sets look phenomenal. The one I want the most, like the Dursley's house, looks awesome. But it's $70, $60, $70, something like that. The one I really want out of all of them, out of the whole 2020 Harry Potter sets wave, out of this year, the 2020 Harry Potter set wave, is the buildable Hedwig. That's the one I'm mind blown about. I watched a review of Ash and Flash. Yes, I'm referring back to Ash and Flash again, because I watch his stuff and he's pretty good. So he did a review of the buildable Hedwig, and the review really caught my attention. And I'm like, for $40, I think this isn't half bad. So I might have to pick that up when it's available. It's I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. Sorry about that. It's $40, and today on July 1st, today I'm recording this video. I know you're like, July 1st? What are you talking about? It's past July 1st, but today is July 1st is the day I'm recording this video. Today on July 1st, you can actually pre-order the set now. So I was thinking about pre-ordering it, but I think I might just wait until it arrives at my Target or Walmart store and just buy it there on my own. I don't need a pre-order a set. I can just buy and grab it, go out. I have enough space on my table. I don't have that much space left, but I'm hoping that the Eternal sets come out. I have enough room to build those up there, depending on how big they are. But at any rate, that was getting off track. I just love the buildable Hedwig, that the wings can flap and that the wings can flap and all that, and it's really great. I love it so much. And so yeah, the next topic we're going to talk about is my birthday. So my birthday, my 16th birthday, was phenomenal. I had a lot of fun with that.
Sorry about that.
My camera was about to go. This thing goes for 20 minutes, and then I didn't realize it was 20 minutes already. But my birthday. So basically, what we did is for Corona, for the virus, the COVID, is since people have to wear masks now, is that my friends that my parents and I invited, or my parents invited some of my friends to come over, and I lived on a cul-de-sac. So basically what we did is they just basically drove around and did a drive. They drove by my house, and we basically said hi, basically like said happy birthday, whatever, and it was very fun, very, very fun. So that's what happened, and I got a bunch of cards, a bunch of gifts, not only gifts, but cards and stuff, and a few Amazon gift cards. So that's nice. So I'm going to be buying some Legos. I did buy a few figures the other day with some birthday money. So yay, you'll see that in the mail here later. I think probably this week. Maybe you already saw it, maybe you didn't, depending on when this video is uploaded. But that was basically my birthday. It was a really exciting time talking to my friends, and when they were over, and then we also happened to discuss playing D&D. So we played D&D just last week, actually. My birthday was on the end of May, but then this month we played D&D for the first time. A group of my friends and I played it. And if you have not seen that post on Instagram, go check it out. The link to my Instagram is down below. So that was super duper fun. So that was my birthday for you. I don't want to take a lot of time because this thing only goes for 20 minutes. This video is 40 minutes long, but anywho. Then the other topic I want to talk about is my wish list. I'm just going to make this very quick. My wish list is, for the rest of the year, is basically, like I said before, the Eternals. I might just get 2 of the Eternal sets, based upon, I'm not going to get the $100 one, and I might not get the smallest one that's $10. I might just get the $50 and $20 one. I don't know. Depends on the price and how big they are in the minifigure selection. And also, my other item for the rest of the year, I'm looking forward to the Harry Potter CMF Series 2. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also going to I still need 4 more figures for the CMF Series 20. I'm still looking for 4 more figures of that, so stay tuned for more of that. And I'm also going to get the Ahsoka figure. I'm just going to get the Ahsoka figure that's coming out later this year as well. So that's my wish list for the rest of the year. So we talked about my birthday, we talked about my birthday, the wish list, Clone Wars set thoughts, and now we get to golf. So I have, there's 2 topics left. I have golf and then one other thing. So, if you're wondering, golf, what's so special about that? Well, it's one of the things I've been looking forward to this summer. I've gotten into a new hobby, and that is golf, as I said 5,000 times already. But in around March or so, when this pandemic started, we went to my mom and dad's friend's house, and basically they have like 5 acres in their backyard or something like that. 5 acres, I think it's 5 acres, something like that. I forget how big an acre is, but anywho, I'm not going to talk about math or anything. So they have like a 5-acre backyard, and I went over there to hit golf balls. I have my own golf bag with golf clubs and etc. All the tools you need for golf. I'm trying to get back at it, and basically the main point of this is that I was hitting golf balls there, just practicing, just hitting stuff, you know, and then we would pick up the balls that ended up in their yard. They have a barn, but I didn't hit the barn. I didn't break any windows or anything like that. So that happened. About 2 months go by, and then I get signed up for lessons at this golf course, at my local golf course, and in the process of that, like I've been taking lessons now. I'm still in the process of taking lessons there, and I've been hitting golf balls on the driving range, practicing and stuff. And then a couple weeks ago, I happened to go hit 9 holes golf at the golf course. And the golf course is so hilly, and throughout it, like, the amount of the distance to each hole is so long, and how hilly it is. If you guys don't know, I have like some asthma. Not a bad amount, but I have asthma. But like if I run like a mile, straight, like I can do a mile straight, but I cannot do like hills and stuff. Like that's what kills me. I'll just be like out of breath, and it's bad. Like I had to tell my mom. I said I don't know if I'll be able to join. I was planning to join the golf team, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it because doing 9 holes of golf, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, guys. I was like, okay, that's fine. If you don't want, we're not, like she said, we're not pushing you to do this. So I'm like, I don't think I can do this. And then I said, I think I'll just rather do golf for fun. So it's a really fun hobby. I really enjoy hitting golf balls and getting out there and doing it. But I don't know, I just wanted to tell you guys I've been doing golf and I've been having fun. I've been doing that this summer. I've been doing golf for about 3 or 4 years now. I started back about 5 years ago. I was playing with my dad and just having fun at it. And for about a year or two, I was just like having fun at it. And then I started taking lessons about a couple of years ago. Like for 4 years, I've been taking lessons and golf camps and stuff. And then this year, I happened to get back at it and just go to my local golf course and just go to the driving range. I had a golf course that closed down. It had a great driving range, a great golf course, but then it closed down and got renovated for some homes. Like a rest area, not a rest area, like a rest home, something like that. I can't remember if it was like a rest home or something, or maybe just like apartment homes complex, something like that. But anyway, that's my golf story for you. Last topic for today, not comment, last topic for today. By the way, leave in the comments below what you think about this, about all these topics in the comments, and as well, you can leave your suggestions for comment, or leave comments and suggestions for future topics in the next episode, and tell me, let me know what you guys would like for me to talk about. I've talked about a lot in this video, but yeah, let me know. And if you'd like to join in on the next episode, don't forget to or tell me down below. So the last topic today is my thoughts on the Mosaic sets that actually dropped today, the day of this recording. And I know it's been a while since I've gotten this out to you. Today is today is Sunday. So I know it's been like 4 or 5 days since the day this came out, but I just wanted to tell you my thoughts about the Mosaic sets. I'm only getting one because, oh my god, these look so beautiful. It's just like Darth Maul. It's just like, mwah. Oh, it's so epic. Oh, the Darth Maul one is so good. These are my two favorite ones. They came out with, okay, I said favorites, right? I'm going to list them out to you. Marilyn Monroe, the Beatles, Iron Man, and the Sith, which the Sith is Kylo Ren, Darth Maul, and Darth Vader. Marilyn Monroe, you can get all four to make like the giant portrait thing, like in cartoon. Like you can get all four. These are going to retail for $100 or $100 or $115 in the United States or in Canada, something like that. But it's just insane. Like I don't even know. I am at least getting one. I think me and my dad was kind of interested, so I think me and my dad might split the money and get one. I'm really looking forward to the Iron Man one. The Darth Maul one looks great, but I think since I'm a huge Marvel fan, I think I'm gonna have to consider getting the Iron Man one. I think I might make. I don't know which one I would make, because if you buy one, you can decide to make whichever one you want. You don't have to buy specifically. There's a Mark III version, there's a Hulkbuster version, there's a Mark 85 version, basically it's Mark 85 from Endgame. So yeah, I might just get the Iron Man, because I'm a huge fan of Marvel. I'm like, there you go. If it was Spider-Man, I would be fine with that too, but Iron Man works just as well. I like Iron Man. But Darth Maul looks great as well. He looks cool. I would buy two, but I don't have that much money. I mean, I do have enough money to buy it, but I don't want to waste the money on just that. I would just get one. But then the other thing was, I'm a fan of the Beatles. My dad's a fan of the Beatles. I like the band The Beatles. But to get all four, like my dad was saying, my God, that's expensive. He was like, if I got all four, that would be expensive. Like to get all four Beatles, you have to get all four and then put them up on the wall as the different Beatles. But I mean, you could take apart the pieces, say, okay, I want to do this, I want to make the other one, but that's way too much. I would just take apart the pieces. But I don't think the Lego Mosaic is something that I would ever want to take apart, because it's so flat. Like, why would you need to take something like that apart? It's easy to just put in a box and there you go. Unlike a Lego set that has, say, the Sanctum Sanctorum, it's hard to put that in a box flat. I mean, I guess you could relatively do that, but a Lego Mosaic is so easy to just simply put away and in a box, and there you go. But I'm really hankering, I know it's a strange word to use, but I'm really hankering the Iron Man one, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts on that later. Not my thoughts, what I decide on getting later. But those are my thoughts on it. Like, it's so dang expensive, but the design is just so beautiful, and I honestly think that I don't know how well they're gonna sell. To be honest, if they're gonna be on store shelves or not. I really want the Iron Man one, but at the same time, you can buy 3 of them, by the way, and make it like one big Darth Vader, or have an Iron Man laid out sideways and like have like his arm shooting out like this, like, which is awesome. It's just gonna be gorgeous, and I cannot honestly wait for it to build it up. It's gonna be 3,000 pieces, but I am honestly excited to get it, honestly, because if I get it, me and my dad might build it together, or something. Like, if we split the money, who knows? We could build it together. It would be so much fun to do it with him, because we don't build Lego sets together, honestly. It's something that I love doing, building Lego sets. I love doing. He has his own hobbies. I have my own hobby, but if he helped me build it, that would be fun, like so much fun. I'll have to ask him later about doing it. So, to me, those are my thoughts on the mosaics, and I could talk for hours, honestly, and those are my topics I wanted to talk about. Honestly, we got through all of them in this video. I'm sorry for the brief interruption in this video about the whole camera thing. You guys might not even know about it because I might have edited it out. But thanks for watching this first episode in It's Raining Studs podcast. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys like the inspiration, don't forget to check out Greg's podcast. They're super duper fun. That's where I got the inspiration behind this. And it was fun. Really, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for episode 2 coming next week. So, yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, link with Doodle11, subscribe down below. Check out my Instagram, link is down below as well. Comments, leave your thoughts on this video. Leave your comments on if you'd like to join on the next episode. Next episode will be next week. By the way, if it's not every week, it's not every week. I just want to get to know you guys. Like, call me, or don't just call me randomly, because obviously you don't know my number. But if you guys want to, I'll be more than happy to exchange numbers and do that. As long as you're not a bot. If you're not a bot, then don't call. Then don't exchange numbers. If you're a real fan of Lego, if you're a real nerd, then just call me, or just tell me. Just leave a comment in the comments. Comment in the comments section. Just leave a comment down below and tell me. But more than happy to talk in the next episode of this podcast. I love this. I love doing this for you. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me, and don't forget to keep calm and play Legos. See you guys in the next podcast. Bye.